2:17 a.m. Screen lights up. Your name again. You only get honest when everybody else is asleep. Four blue bubbles, paragraph long. Started with hey, like nothing went wrong. I've been thinking, yeah, I bet you have. Silence gets loud when you finally lose what you had. You say you miss talking, you miss how I listen. You miss who you were before all the distance. But you had me replying while you took 6 hours. Had me measuring tone while you tested your power. You'd vanish mid-conversation, come back with I was busy. Then get nervous when I stopped asking you with me. I learned your punctuation like a second language. One period meant anger, no worries meant damage. You knew mine too, knew when I was drowning and still left me underwater because you thought I'd keep swimming. Now as I've changed at 2:17, perfect timing. No reply, no scene. React, do lie, cold screen. You wanted my attention, now stare where the answer used to be. 6 minutes later, I know I hurt you, but you need to understand, there it is, the but, your favorite word. Tiny little knife that makes every apology worthless. I'm sorry, but I lied, but I left. But every confession came with an escape hatch. You never apologized without building a defense. Never said I did it without explaining intent. Like intention erases impact, like the bullet gets softer if you didn't mean where it landed. You say I pushed you away because I was scared. Nah, you pushed because you knew I'd move closer. Every time I almost left, you suddenly remembered everything I begged to hear. Then once I stayed back to normal, you weren't afraid to lose me. You were comfortable with how hard I was to lose.
No reply, you finally found the words after running out of time. You can type all night, you spent months making me invisible. Now enjoy the blue light.
Can you just call me? Please. I know I messed up. I don't want it to end like this. And like, why? Quiet. You had plenty to say when I was still listening. There were nights I would've given anything for that voice note. When I miss you, could've folded me one. Can we start over? And I'd have lied to myself just to get you back in the room. That's how much I loved you. And that's why you don't get another chance. The history was real, and it's still too late. Delete a message, I saw that you always hated. Leaving evidence and something honest. Thought better of it, pulled it back before I could read the damage. Same pattern, controlled the record, controlled the narrative. Control which version gets archived. But I don't need screenshots, I remember, yeah. Your phone turning face down, one question changing your whole tone. Answers that circle the truth without touching it. Technically correct is sometimes just lying with better grammar. And I remember me checking activity, reading into songs, counting hours, pretending uncertainty wasn't turning me into somebody I hate it. That's what I won't go back to. Not the fights, not even the lies. The version of myself I became, trying to survive somebody I love. So delete whatever you typed, honestly it fits. You always did your best work after removing the part that made you look guilty. Last notification, are you really just gonna ignore me? Yeah. When I needed clarity, you needed space. When I needed space, you suddenly needed me. When you went silent, it was protecting your peace. When I go silent, hope avoidant. Interesting, you taught me silence was acceptable when it protected you. Now it protects me and suddenly it's abused. You don't want a conversation, you want one last appeal. After the ending, one more opening where I soften enough for the cycle to breathe again. Not tonight. The old me with the red and 5 paragraphs made every sentence fair, made sure you felt comfortable while I explained how you heard me. I used to edit my pain for your comfort, not anymore. Tonight, the most honest thing I can send you is nothing. No reply,
No reply,
no final goodbye,
no anger, no argument,
no reason to lie.
That's the whole truth.
You finally said everything at the exact wrong time.
No reply.
No reply.
He used to think silence meant I was waiting.
Tonight means done.